Hello, welcome to Solomon Scott's our Personal Development Center. In the last few series, we've been talking about overcoming rejection. Today, we want you to learn, and that very early too, that rejection is common. And the earlier you get to know that, you develop tolerance, acceptance, not accepting it as defeat, but accept it as part of life. And then improving yourself, keep trying and persisting until eventually you get exactly what you are looking for. One of the things that have intrigued me is how football clubs every year, for example, you look at the European Champions League. Every year you see club come in and they keep trying and trying and trying and trying, almost winning the cup, but usually only one of about 36 clubs will win. But the next year they come again and go through the process until sometimes they do win. So it's important for us to realize that being rejected is a common thing. It shouldn't be something that will be taken so personal. We shouldn't take ourselves too serious. Sometimes when we go through this kind of rejection, we should actually take it and make a joke out of it. I read one quotation. It says, rejection is the petrol that keeps me going. That's nice for that kind of an individual. He is not taking it personal. So once he's rejected, 2-3 minutes after that, 2-3 hours after that, he has started to work on something else. It is something you keep at until you win. So every time you get rejected, every time you get yourself prepared again, if you understand it this way, you will not be rejected. If you understand it this way, that rejection is what everybody goes through, then you will always prepare yourself. In fact, what you should do is once you have submitted a work for review, you should begin to work on it, on how to improve it, in case it comes back not with the acceptance that you expect. Even if it comes back and is accepted, that period has made you to get a better work, even with an acceptance. And then if for any reason it's not accepted, within a few days, you are ready to send it back to another outlet that will look at it again. When you have prepared your mind to go 1,000 times, going 10 times will not be a problem. When you have prepared your mind to go 100 rounds, going 3 rounds will not be a problem. But sometimes we have individuals who have the impression, I have to be accepted now or never. It has to be successful now or I'll give up. That is wrong. We must prepare ourselves and know that in real life, acceptance is not a one-time thing. And actually, there are some times that you have got some job accepted. You are on a job doing fantastically well, and then you decide to up your game. You decide to apply for another job, maybe at a higher level. You will be surprised that despite the fact that you are the hero of the job that you are on, you get to another level, your personal development has not reached that level, and you will be rejected. You know, one of those things that happened when we were getting out of secondary school, I got into the university, and one of our teachers who was teaching us the first time said, "You are welcome to University of Ibadan Medical School." He said, "I know you all came from various backgrounds. You are all local champions from where you are coming from. But here, you have many local champions converged here. So when we do exams, you may suddenly find out that the first position you are accustomed to having, you may not have it here. Don't be discouraged. It only means you need to work harder. So you might even have been accepted into a position and you are doing well in that position. But every time you attempt something higher than what you are used to doing, you still go through the round. Maybe a rejection, maybe a second rejection. But each time you do that, you are improving your capacity. Each time you go through it, you are growing. Each time you go through it, you are becoming a better person. For example, the fact that you scored A1 in your 8 subjects in secondary school doesn't mean you are all in all. You need to come to the university, face tougher challenges. You might discover that a first class is not as easy as the A1 you got before. But if you do, even if you scored a second class upper, in that process of moving from secondary school to the university, it's like moving from a swimming pool to a river or to an ocean. You meet bigger sharks, bigger fishes, and you begin to swim with. So certainly, your personal development will be tested, and you will observe that the kind of acceptance, the kind of honor, the kind of glory you had where you were coming from, because you are now a smaller fish in a bigger river. It will take you some time to grow to the big leagues. So in whatever situation you are, know and bear in mind, rejection is normal. Rejection is common. It's better to know it early in your career, because each new step you face, you stand a chance of being rejected 1 or 2 times. So you need to prepare your mind to keep trying until you accomplish your goals. Thank you very much for listening. Do you like it? Send us your comments in the comment section. God bless you.